Hi, I'm Selena, a teacher with 20 years of experience and a test prep expert with Study.com. If you're getting ready to take the FTCE Preschool Education Birth-Age 4 007 exam, you're in the right place. This video will help you tackle questions on typical and atypical early childhood development, a key area of the test. Let's break down what you need to know so you can walk into your exam with confidence. Which of the following is a characteristic of the shift from infancy to early childhood? Your choices are: the center of gravity shifts from the breastbone to the belly button, or children develop the ability to use advanced logic and problem-solving skills more efficiently, or children usually focus on traditional education, or there are spurts of rapid growth in height and weight. Advanced logic and problem-solving is incorrect. That comes in middle childhood. Early childhood thinking is more imaginative. Traditional education focus is incorrect. This happens in the school-age years. Early childhood is more learning through play. Rapid growth in height and weight. Rapid growth spurts is incorrect. These occur in infancy and again in adolescence, not in early childhood. The correct answer is the center of gravity shifts from the breastbone to the belly button. During infancy, the center of gravity is at the breastbone. It shifts to the belly button during the early childhood stage. Bowlby's theory of child development focused on attachment, social learning, moral reasoning, or sexuality. Social learning is incorrect. This is believed that children learn through watching others and modeling behavior. Moral reasoning is incorrect. This is how children develop moral thinking in stages. Sexuality focused on the stages of psychosexual development. The correct answer is attachment. Bowlby's theory of child development addresses the attachment children develop to other people. He categorized attachment as secure, avoidant, or ambivalent. Jerry and Sal are expecting to give birth to their first child soon. To ensure a healthy and safe delivery, they attend a pre-delivery workshop at the hospital where the stages of labor were discussed. At the workshop, the nurses gave instructions to come to the hospital after pre-labor ends. Given this scenario, what signs are Jerry and Sal looking for to determine when they should consider going to the hospital? Your choices are difficulty sleeping and loss of appetite, or Braxton Hicks contractions, or mood changes, or contractions become longer, stronger, and closer together. Difficulty sleeping and loss of appetite is incorrect. These can be common in late pregnancy, but aren't reliable indicators that labor has begun. Braxton Hicks contractions is incorrect. These are practice contractions that are irregular, less intense, and don't increase in strength or frequency. They are not a sign of active labor. Mood changes is incorrect. Emotional shifts can occur during pregnancy or early labor, but aren't a clear physical sign that it's time to go to the hospital. The correct answer is contractions become longer, stronger, and closer together. The 4 stages of childbirth are: Stage 1, known as labor, occurs when contractions increase in duration, strength, and frequency. This stage can be further divided into early labor, active labor, and transition labor. Stage 2 is birth. Stage 3 involves the delivery of the placenta, and Stage 4 occurs well after delivery, also called recovery. A woman is 27 weeks pregnant. She's heard a lot about the benefits of breastfeeding over formula, but she remains confused. Her mother tells her formula provides everything the baby needs for optimum development. However, her doctor tells her that the formula lacks antibodies. Which of the following is the best definition for antibodies? Proteins that help a baby fight and prevent illness and disease, or proteins that prevent sudden infant death syndrome, or SIDS, proteins that clean the blood, or proteins found in genetic material that aid in cell duplication. Preventing SIDS. Antibodies may reduce risk indirectly, but they don't directly prevent SIDS. Clean the blood is incorrect. That's the job of organs like the liver and kidneys, not antibodies. Aid in cell duplication. This is incorrect. This refers to DNA-related proteins, not antibodies. The correct answer is antibodies are proteins that help a baby fight and prevent illness and disease. Young babies cannot produce enough antibodies to protect themselves in the same way as they would by receiving antibodies from the mother's breast milk. Thanks for joining me today as we tackled the FTCE Preschool Education Birth through Age 4 Exam 007, specifically the knowledge of typical and atypical early childhood development section. If this helped, be sure to like, share, and drop a comment with any questions or topics you'd like to review next. And remember, you don't have to study alone. Study.com has tons of helpful videos, practice tests, and resources to make prepping for this exam easier and more effective. Until next time, keep going, stay confident, and trust your journey. Happy studying.